Hi guys, my name is Joy. I also go by Koritsuki, and I've kind of had this YouTube channel for a while, and I've never really done anything with it other than just stalk people. So I decided to, you know what, I should make my own. So hi. So right now Oni-Con is kind of coming up right now, and you know, I'm pretty much have most of my outfits done already, but I'm gonna be working on 2 more outfits, I believe. So I decided that, you know what, maybe I should just, you know, video my progress on, you know, how I'm making stuff, so then that way, or not really making stuff, but just more like, you know, a checkup on, you know, how I'm doing and what I've been doing to make sure my outfits get done on time. So here we go. Okay, so the first one I'm going to be doing is actually revisiting an old show that I really love, but I haven't had time. And I kind of, when I first made a cosplay from it, I was kind of getting out of the fandom, so I never really made anything from it again, but now my obsession for it has come back in full force, and now I really want to cosplay from it again. So I'm going to be cosplaying Tooyama Kintarou from Shitenhoji Middle School, from the series Prince of Tennis. Yes, Prince of Tennis. I really love the show, and so yeah, it's been kind of coming back in full force as of late. So now I'm really excited on getting started. So yeah, I already got the fabric for it, or you know, at least most of the fabric for it. So ta-da! So here's green, the yellow, and then the black for the shorts, because Kintarou never really likes to wear the jersey other than really hit the jacket. I still have to get the fabric for, the tank top, because I tried looking online for animal print tank tops, but apparently they don't really exist. And if they do, they're not really for guys. They're very clearly made for girls. So I'm gonna have to go make my own. But thankfully I have a tank top pattern already, so I don't have to buy another pattern, thank God. So that's gonna be one project. Hopefully I can get it done within a week, but considering how life can be for me, especially nowadays, we'll see. Okay, and so outfit number 2 is going to be from a show that I've only gotten to kind of recently, but everybody's been bugging me to watch the show because they said, oh, you'll love it, it's so you. And I watched it, and they're right. It really is me, or meant for me. So I'm gonna be cosplaying Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And out of all the characters, all my friends have been telling me this is the character that's totally you. You guys are totally similar. You both do martial arts. And I watched the show, and I really love her. She is so awesome, and she's totally the type of girl I would love to be. So, yay for Toph. So I'm going to be working on those 2 outfits. I already have a little bit of Toph done already. It's mainly just her underclothes, so just the green undershirt and then the pants so far, but hopefully I can get the rest of it done soon-ish. So yeah, hopefully I'll get both of them done in time for Oni-Con. I'm trying to pace myself because I only have 4 more weeks until this thing. Oh my god. Ugh. You know, I try to, you know, spread out the work and finish stuff as quick as I can, but I'm a cosplayer, and the thing about cosplayers is there's always procrastination involved. And plus, Kintarou is actually kind of something I just decided to do like 3 days ago, so I'm already making my life more difficult than it already is. So yeah. So hopefully we'll see how this goes. So Kintarou is gonna be the one I'm gonna work on first. Hopefully I'll get him done by the end of the week. Hopefully, except for maybe for the wig. I'm still waiting on the wigs because particularly for both Toph and Kintarou, and I'm hoping all of them come in on time. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But for now, Kintarou! Okay, so in case you noticed, I just now have a hat on. So I'm gonna be heading out to go and grab some fabric for Kintarou. So yeah, I'm off to go find some fabric for Kintarou's tank top, and let's go. 見た目でワイを舐めたら後で後悔するやろ全身バネ仕掛け爆弾のハートが弾ける一度決めたら聞かずに一目散に突っ込む大阪一番のコンタクレ安城よろしゅうおもろいことを見逃すおいしい匂いする方角へ大の字で飛んでくごついやつらに会いたい好きなことだけ知ってたい人呼んでスーパーなコンタクレそこんとこよろしゅうわいはどんな時も上機嫌そやけどなOkay, so it's several hours later and I finally got everything that I needed. So I'm gonna go wash this and the rest of the fabric, which I highly recommend you do because, especially if you're gonna be washing your clothes, if you want to wash your cosplays, it's really good to pre-shrink your fabric, which is basically just throw it in the wash and dry just like any other fabric. Although I'm not quite sure if it's like special fabric like silk, I don't know if I would recommend you throwing that in the wash because it's very sensitive stuff. But for stuff like this, yeah, give it a go. Because what it'll do is it'll take out all the excess ink in the fabric so that it won't bleed. And then also what it will do is once you throw it in the dryer is that it will shrink the fabric because a lot of times manufacturers do not pre-shrink their fabric. So if you make something out of unshrunk fabric and you throw it in the wash, it could shrink, and it doesn't look pretty like that. So I would recommend you doing that. So I'm gonna go throw this with the rest of the fabric first and Hoji in the wash, and I'm gonna be throwing it in with. I bought a ton of stuff, by the way. One of these, so Shout Color Catcher, which a lot of people have recommended to me. Well, like online. A lot of cosplayers recommend this because what it does is it'll any kind of loose dye from the fabric, this will trap it, so then that way, you know, your colors are not gonna mix up and then nothing's gonna bleed, your whites won't turn pink, etc, etc. So I'm gonna give it this shot and see what happens. Hopefully none of my fabrics do anything weird because I had to go quite a ways to get this fabric. And the rest of the fabric I don't feel like replacing either, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna go throw this in the wash and yeah, okay. So I finally just got back and I threw all my fabric into the wash all together and I used the dryer sheets, and I am happy to say that everything actually turned out perfectly fine. Like all the fabric, except maybe with a slight color dull, but pretty much for the most part they are completely fine. Ta-da! The only thing I noticed is that some of them have a little bit of black fuzz kind of littering it, but I think that's more just from static and, you know, just transferring because they've been, you know, rolling around together in like both the washer and the dryer. So I think that'll probably take care of itself with maybe like a lint roller or anything like that. So I think overall it should be okay. And by the way, I also saved the sheets and they look like this afterwards. These were pure white when I threw them in the wash. So quite a bit of black and a whole bunch of other I don't know what transfer onto this. But they definitely did their job, so I will definitely be using more of those in the future. So now that all of my stuff is now washed, so that means I can get started on it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the shorts because the shorts are usually really easy for me to do. I've done them a lot, so hopefully this will go by quickly. So we'll see. Okay? Let's go! Okay, so probably just one more video message before I go to bed, but basically I haven't really got much done on the shorts yet because it's getting kind of late and yeah, I kind of need to go to bed. So, but I did get started on laying out on pattern pieces to cut the fabric for the shorts. It's ready to go, so I'll just get started on it tomorrow. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of anticlimactic considering how much stuff I was doing throughout the day, but you know, I'll get started on tomorrow, and I plan on getting it done. Hopefully, getting started on the tank top done. Hopefully, getting started on the tank top as well tomorrow, and yeah, また明日ね